through the week. How are you feeling? How's your week going? Is it going past quickly? Are you excited? Are you engaged? Are you productive? Or is it going past very slowly? Are you dreading it? Are you not happy about your work week? Please share it with me in the chat how you're feeling today. What's going on? I'm feeling excited today. This was a great work week. I've done so much this work week. I've incorporated play, fun, and laughter. I've done some laughter yoga. I also had an opportunity to get out in nature, which is one of my favorite things to do. So I've been managing my stress. How about you? Write in the chat, share with me what you've been doing to manage your stress, how you're feeling. Where do you live? I live in Raleigh. Where do you live? Looks like we have about a couple of seconds before we're at noon. So where do you live? What are your plans to finish out the work week strong, to add some play, laughter, fun, joy into your work week? Please share with me in the chats. All right. So I have 12 o'clock. Welcome to your Wellness Work Break. I am Ebony Davenport and I teach stress management. I show people how to utilize fun management solutions to decrease stress and counter burnout so that they can be happier, healthier, and well balanced. I use over 50 tips, tools, tricks, and techniques to manage stress. But today we're going to talk about the king of stress management, which is breathing. Breathing is a necessity that we all take for granted, right? It is something we do without even thinking about, yet it is so vital to our existence. It is our life force. Stress is feeling out of control instead of inner peace. And when we are stressed out, our breathing is the first thing impacted. Our breathing rhythm changes under distress. Poor breathing habits diminish the flow of gases to and from your body, making it harder to cope with stressful situations. Improper breathing contributes to anxiety, panic attacks, depression, muscle tension, headaches, and fatigue. If an insufficient amount of air reaches your lungs, your blood is not properly oxygenated, and your heart rate and muscle tension increases, and your stress response is turned on. An anxious individual takes tiny, shallow breaths, moving air in and out via their shoulders rather their diaphragm. This type of breathing throws off the body's gas equilibrium, and shallow overbreathing, also known as hyperventilation, can amplify anxiety symptoms by intensifying physical stress symptoms. Some of these sensations can be alleviated through controlling your breathing. And once you're an expert, all of these symptoms can be alleviated through controlling your breathing. Learning to be aware of your breathing by practicing slowing and normalizing your breaths, your mind will become quiet and your body will relax. Breathing awareness and good breathing habits will enhance your physiological and physical well being, whether you practice them alone or in combination with other relaxation techniques like yoga, meditation, walking, reading. When you inhale, the air is drawn in through your nose where it is warm to body temperature, humidified, and partially cleansed. Your diaphragm, a sheet like muscle separating the lungs and the abdomen, facilitates your breathing by expanding and contracting as you breathe out. With each breath of air, you obtain oxygen and release the waste product carbon dioxide. So when you breathe, there's normally two types of patterns. The first one is chest or thoracic breathing. It is often associated with anxiety and other emotional distress. It is also common in people who wear restrictive clothing or live sedentary lifestyles or stressful lives. Also, we're taught to push our shoulders back, stick our chest out, suck our stomach in. That will also cause you to practice chest or thoracic breathing, but it is shallow and often irregular and rapid. So shallow or thoracic breathing is not healthy because you're not getting in the amount of air that you need. So when I first discovered stress management, I discovered this was the way that I was breathing. So it took time for me to figure out how to switch from chest or thoracic breathing to abdominal or diaphragmic breathing. So abdominal breathing is how we naturally breathe as babies or sleeping adults. If you ever lay a baby down on this crib on its back, you'll watch its stomach rise in and out because that's how we naturally breathe. When we're sleeping and we're not thinking about it, that's how we breathe. The air is drawn deep into the lungs and exhale as the diaphragm contracts and expands. Breathing is even and non-constrictive and non-constricting, and the respiratory system can do its job of producing energy from oxygen and removing waste products. So let's take a poll on how you're breathing. Right now, we're just going to sit here for about 30 seconds and take some deep breaths and just see if when you breathe normally, the first 10 seconds, we're just going to breathe normally just to kind of see if your shoulders move up and down with your breathing. And then the next 10 to 15 seconds, we'll take some deeper breaths and just kind of see if your shoulders naturally rise as you take these deep breaths. So let's just start with basic breathing and let's just see what type of breathing you're practicing. Ready? As you can see, my shoulders are not going up and down. If you practice chest or the thoracic breathing, when you breathe regularly, this is how it will look. You want your abdominal muscles to move more than your chest and shoulder muscles. So that's how you know if you're breathing properly or not. By increasing awareness of your own breathing patterns and shifting to more abdominal breathing, you can reduce the muscle tension and anxiety present with stress related symptoms or thoughts. Diaphragmic breathing is the easiest way of eliciting a relaxation response. Most stress comes from thinking about the past or worrying about the future. But when you are in the present moment, when all of your attention is focusing on your deep breathing, there isn't any room for anything else to enter. So we're going to use mindfulness to do 5 small breathing exercises. And maybe not 5 because we're running out of time. But let's go ahead and sit straight in our chair. And we're going to inhale and exhale naturally, sit straight up. We're going to take in some deep breaths deep into our abdomen via our nose, down through our lungs. And as we're breathing in, we're going to say, breathe in relaxation. We're going to pause for a second. And then we're going to exhale slowly but evenly. And we're going to say to ourselves, exhale tension. So we're going to breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. We're going to do this 5 times. Remember, say breathe in relaxation and exhale tension in your head because it will be impossible to take in these deep breaths and talk at the same time. So we're going to do it 5 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, make it a good one. Take in as much air as you can. Pause for as long as you can and get as much air out as you can. Ready? Good job. Natural breathing. The next one we're going to do is sit straight up in our chair, plant our feet. We're going to breathe in as much air as we possibly can, allowing our shoulders to naturally rise. Once we have as much air as we can possibly take in, we're going to pause for a second, and then we're going to do a deep sigh out. And you want to push the air out, but not force it out. And you want the air to come out evenly, but you want it all to come out. So I'll do one, and then join me for three. Ready? Join me for three. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Last one, take in as much air as you can. Pause for as long as you can and get out the sigh for as long as you can. Ready? So this one we're going to do is we're going to sit straight up in our chair. We're going to plant our feet. We're going to do the same as the last exercise. We're going to take in as much air as we possibly can in through our nostrils. We're going to pause. We're going to let it out with a ha, quick ha. So we're going to rush the air out as quickly as we can. I'll do the first one. And when you're inhaling, your shoulders will naturally rise. And you don't want to do a long inhale, but you want to take like a quick, deep inhale and take in as much air as you can in a quick inhale. Pause for a second and push it out with a high. I'll do one and then join me for three. Ready? Go. Join me. Ready? Ready? Last one. Now, what we're going to do for the next one is we're going to take in a count of 4. We're going to pause for 4, and we're going to exhale for 4. So we're going to inhale through our nostrils, pause, and exhale through our mouth only for a count of 4. So it's a 4 by 4 by 4. I'll do the first one and join me. Ready? Go. Ready? Count in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Ready? Go. Last one, make it a good one. Taking a whole bunch of air. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. 2, 3, and 4, and exhale. 2, 3, and 4. Relax. Natural breathing. Right. Let's just sit here and check in with our breathing. Take 10 seconds at least just to kind of breathe naturally and feel the air flow in through our nostrils, down our throat into our abdomen. Feel the air just kind of rest there and come back out through your chest, out through your mouth. And just kind of get in the present moment and go into flow with your air. Give us about 30 to 45 seconds. Ready, go. Do it feel different when you're in the present moment, when you're focusing all of your attention on your breathing? Do you feel different? Does the moment feel different? Because I find that when I'm in the moment, it feels completely different than when I'm not in the moment. When I'm focusing on my breathing only, it feels completely different. And that's how I know that stress management is working. So, how do you feel, work life warriors? How do you feel after practicing deep breathing with me? We did about 4 to 5 breathing exercises. Did it change your mood? Did it change how you feeling? Did it change? Do you feel more creative, engaged? Do you feel more like you're in the moment? Do you feel more like yourself? Please share with me in the chat how you're feeling. And one of the great things about using breathing to reduce stress is that you can practice anywhere at any time. There are so many ways of incorporating breathing into your most stressful moments so that you can respond instead of react. So I hope this helps, work life warriors. I'm here every Wednesday for your wellness work break at noon, doing some deep breathing exercises with you. I try to keep them in between 15 minutes or definitely under 30 because I don't know if you're on a break or if you're on lunch. But join me every Wednesday for some deep breathing sessions. Also on Friday for Fun Funny Fridays, we do something fun or funny. Normally it's laughter yoga at noon. Also on Mondays at noon, I give a tip, tool, trick, or technique to manage stress. So join us. If you want to learn more about the 50 tips, tools, tricks, or techniques I use to manage stress, I host a stress management fun shop every third Saturday of the month. The next one is November I think it's the 17th or November the 19th is the next one. Check out my social medias for details. And as always, it is your responsibility to manage your stress. Go out of your way to do so. It is your responsibility to work as hard as you play. No one will do it for you. No one will even receive the benefits or the consequences of your play or lack of play. So it is up to you and in your best interest to play the stress away, to add play, fun, joy, all of the good things in your life that you desire to improve the quality of your life. So I will see you on Friday for Fun Funny Fridays at noon. We'll do a little laughter yoga. And as always, thank you and happy hump day. Enjoy your day, work life.